Alright, first night out in my own car, so we can pick up nonsense like this, because it don't matter, because I don't have to offload it, so I can keep stupid stuff like that. I can pick stuff up like that. Oh. Oh. I wish there was a way to turn that off, because that's annoying. Every time you open the door with the engine running, that alarm goes off, which is annoying. Especially when you're going out scrapping, because obviously you're getting in and out a lot, so that's annoying.
Hi, Caesar.
I don't know, there's a big pile there, I couldn't quite tell. Probably should have just walked over and looked.
Control 1 and medic.
While I was out, so. But, we'll see what we can find.
147 response, 488 Zimmerman, between Colvin and Belmont for a 2-year-old male active seizure.
So, like I said, because it's my car, I don't have to unload this in the morning. Or, well, unload it tonight, I should say.
1647, be advised, he does have a seizure history. He is
like
breathing.
with taking Dad's car, I kind of need to unload it in the morning because he needs it to go to work. And it would be nice to not have it full of crap. So, there's a chair there. So it'd be nice to not have it full of crap, obviously, so I'd unload everything so it wasn't full of my junk. And usually, you know, it wasn't enough to ever go to the scrapyard anyways on its own, so I wouldn't, so you kind of needed to unload it anyways. It was not worth going to the yard. Or, you know, it was a mixed bag of stuff, which is usually what it ends up being, is a mixed bag of stuff. So you got to unload it. Okay, there's not cars coming. I could have swore there was. So, I can just load up with whatever, and I kind of need to go to the scrapyard anyways. I mean, I could, so I'll just take whatever, see how much we can, see how long it takes to fill her up. And it's perfect too, because at the moment, the gas that I'm using, I didn't pay for it, or at least I don't think I did. Although I'm pretty sure I seen a line item that filling the gas tank was like $75 or something ridiculous. That's what they charged me. When I know we all know damn well it didn't cost them anywhere near that to fill the car. So this is dealership gas. So this took me a minute to see. I thought it was sticks at first. It's a bunch of copper, like HVAC copper. Yeah. I'll gladly take that. Ooh. The sirens on the street for that EMS call we just heard. Actually, I don't know why I opened the trunk. Let's get the backseat privileges. Alright. I did see a pile of stuff too on the other street. Like I said, a cop right behind me. So I didn't stop and get it. It was mostly looked like just filler stuff. You know, stuff I'd fill the truck up with at the end of the night kind of stuff. So we can always swing back over and get it. Alright, what do you something? Alright, wasn't talking, there was a guy standing there with his dog. But I'm kind of going the wrong way here. I'd stop. I turned on this little side street here because there was a little fan I saw.
Your dispo for Paradise.
But then didn't stop because I
other agency assistance.
saw there was a car coming up this street here. Hold on, I can't.
Just leave me attached to that.
Damn see.
60.
But I saw there was a car coming, so I abandoned the mission to not be in the way. But I'm gonna stop and grab it real quick. Put on the park wherever you want lights. That's one of the really crappy ones. Oh. It already is broke at the base. Yeah, that's gonna be annoying now. I feel it. I have to run up there. That might be annoying. We're gonna find out. I'm gonna end up breaking that out. God, that is annoying. I'll have to look in the manual, see if there's a way to turn that off. Because that is annoying as hell. I say, luckily they did. There was a when I test drove it, there was a warning thing where if you went over 20 miles an hour, there was a it said a warning off. They did disable that. I noticed. They probably were annoyed with that too when they went to go drive it around. So I'm glad they turned that off. But yeah, if there's a way to turn that off, that would be nice. But I'm not sure there is. Gotta look in the manual and see if there is or not. Alright. Another fan. A better one at least. Hey, better one. No. No, it's screwed in well. We'll see. That's a problem later. Well, tower fan, I guess. Someone already got the cord, but I'm thinking, I guess it's a fairly small one. Normally I wouldn't really take these because it is a lot of plastic. There's not the motor in it's not that big, but this one's not too big. Not too big. I walked already all the way over there and I had some space, so we'll take it. What was the aluminum, bottom aluminum or something? I forgot I was gonna grab my magnet, but whatever. I'll take it. These ones are, you know, super easy to clean. Takes 10 seconds, so. And then the answer is probably steel. Another little score. Oh yeah. I mean, it's 9:30. I don't need to be super quiet, but try not to be overly loud. Alright, that's just wood. Perfect. Because I normally don't come down here. The hell, my light turned on that time? I normally don't come down this far. I normally turn around, or not turn around, don't come down this far. And actually, I'm the wrong way. I have to go up here and turn back around. Because I'm actually the wrong way. I flipped around when I seen that, because obviously didn't want to carry that across the street. I didn't need to. So, nice. Alright. Let's keep going. A couple things. Not a 2-for-1 special. Can't quite tell. Alright, battery died, but cords. That's what we got. Should have just parked on this side, but whatever. Walking won't kill us. Ooh, that's heavy. Thing in my new car. There. All right. Kind of looks like there's more stuff up further. So keep your rolling in case there is. Yeah, that's a good stop. And like I said, I wasn't going down this far. I'm glad I did. No, it was just the toads I was seeing. And I don't know if there's stuff that's hidden behind the car. Alright. This probably will be the last. I hate that. I think there's something back there, but I couldn't tell what. Maybe we'll swing back around and take a little peek. Alright, so I'm going along. I seen a lawnmower, and then I just seen what looked like an edger maybe, or tiller or something. One of the two. Of course, I don't have room. There's a grill. Of course, I don't have room for these things with all the other smalls we've picked up. So, I do. Luckily, I know which street, the two streets are on here, and hopefully they will still be there. What time is it? 10 o'clock. And hopefully they'll be there for the next hour till James gets home. See, now we're getting into where I normally was like hopping, where I was normally going to. So now we're kind of back on track to where we been hitting. Something on the side I couldn't see. So yeah, we'll have to make note of those, and hopefully they'll still be here. I don't know, there might have been stuff there I couldn't tell. There's freaking cars parked in my way. And the one downside with this car is it does not have a tow hitch, because otherwise of course that still wouldn't help me. Okay, it's not in all way. Good thing I didn't just go. It doesn't have a tow hitch, which I would like a tow hitch, because if I had a cargo carrier thing on the back, like James does, I'd be able to take I'd be able to take them, and I wouldn't have to wait. Of course, not that James needs any more crap at the moment. He's got enough stuff from everything else that I've found. What is pickup truck alley? There's like 4 of them parked here on the street. 5. Everyone in this block owns a pickup truck. Alright. So yeah, if I had a cargo rack, this wouldn't be a problem. I could just whip them on the back. So it is something I definitely would like to have a cargo rack, and then a tow hitch, because I'd like having a trailer would be nice too. That's also a different driving skill level that I don't have, so we'll stick to just a cargo rack for now. Alright, keep going. Alright, so we're back home. Let's see, trip 23, you can barely see that, 23.2 miles. Now, that includes the ride home from the dealership, and then I went to the post office earlier. That's all I've done so far, and that was about, I want to say about 5 miles, because I know the drive home from the dealership was 4, and then, like I said, going to the post office and back, we'll just call it 5, if that. So, you know, 17, 18 miles. Now, you could probably add another 5, I think at least, to go to the scrapyard and back. So you might as well just call it, let's just call it 25, because that's probably about what it's going to end up being between going to the scrapyard and coming back. So, and this thing says it gets 21 miles to the gallon, city. So, like I said, we're only, so far on the gas, we're only to the first, you guys really can't see this, this is tiny. It's only to the first tick right before full. So I haven't used that much gas. 10 o'clock now. That's what I say, maybe 2 hours. I want to say it was like 8 something when I left. That's what I gotta try and remember one of these times to, you know, set the trip, you know, set a trip for it, remember what time I had left, and do that so I can kind of figure out how many miles I'm going and how long it takes. But I want to say usually it does take me about 2 hours in the car. It's about 2 hours from when I leave to come back. I'd say 2 hours is pretty accurate. Of course, you got to add back in a little bit of miles and a little bit of time for when we go back to go get the mower and the other thing we saw. So, shut up. So, overall, I mean, not full. I definitely could fit more in here. I probably could have fit the mowers in here, or the mower in here at least, probably up here. If I took some of this crap, threw it to the back, if I would have just busted the plastic off, I probably could have fit at least the mower in here. Maybe. I don't know about it fitting through the side. It smells like a skunk out here. And not skunk weed, it smells like an actual skunk. So, like I said, not too bad. A little bit of aluminum, some wires in that. The 2 fans. This, though, obviously is a nice score. The HVAC copper. And a little bit of junk steel. Alright, overall, not too bad. I'm going to take that. I mean, I'll lock the truck, but I am taking that copper with me. I ain't leaving that out here. Alright. Alright, so, next day. So, I told James about the edger and mower. He went out and he was able to find the edger. So we now got ourselves an edger. He couldn't find the lawnmower on his own. So I went out with him and I went down the street. I went up the street. It's gone. It was gone by the time we got back out there. So, but I knew there was a pile I had seen earlier that I had drove by and I didn't end up stopping and checking it, and I kind of forgot to go back around to check it. There was a cop parked on the side that pulled out, so then as I was going down the street, I think I mentioned it on the video, so I ended up just kept going. But then with James I decided, you know what, I'm going to circle around to the two of these streets, because I couldn't remember which one it was, if it was like the first one or the third one. I'll circle back around and check them. And good thing I did. I don't think you guys can really see. This is a pole heater. That's all the copper in here. Because of course, sitting on the curb, I just see this big box. I couldn't tell what it was, and that's when I looked in here, and there's enough light. I seen that. I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's a pole heater. And I looked on Google Maps. Yeah, this house has got a nice in-ground pool in the backyard. This is a pole heater. So we picked that up, which is a good thing, because there's no way I would have got this myself. There's no way I would have been able to pick this up myself and put it in the back of my car. No way that would have happened. If I had a cargo rack, I maybe could have finagled it on there, but into my trunk, no way. I would have got that without A, scratching the hell out of my truck, and B, throwing my back out, because it's fairly heavy. But that wasn't the only thing that was there. We'll head back here. There was a bunch of copper. In addition to that copper that I found, there was these pipes. Pieces of copper, which are like 6-7 feet long. So yeah, all this, and this were in that pile. I was amazed that was still there when we came back around. Like, the lawnmower was gone, but this stuff was still here. So I'm glad I circled back around and checked on that pile, because at first I went up the wrong street. I went up the first street, which wasn't the right one. And then I'm like, you know what, to go back home, I gotta circle back around. Let me hit this other street. I'm pretty sure it was that one, because I knew it was in the beginning. So I'm like, let me circle back to that one, because I need to, in order to go back the correct direction to go home. So that was a score. This week has just been a score of copper. So I can't wait to figure out how to get this thing apart, get the money out of it. And I gotta unload the truck too still. I haven't done that yet. Competition I see over there, he's already all unloaded and everything. So get the truck unloaded. I got a yard to go cut, and maybe some other odd jobs, so I'll go do that, and then I'll come back and really deal with all the scrap, get it like broken down and everything, and then get ready and probably do a scrap run tomorrow. So I'm gonna go, actually I should probably make sure the hose is out of my way. I'm gonna go back to the truck over there and unload.